Hi everyone, this is Deborah Sunderland of Sunderland Coaching. I'm really excited to be here today because I know my calling, purpose, and passion is to support you being all you can be. And that's really what a leader is, stepping fully into yourself no matter what your role is. You see, I've worked with many hundreds of CEOs, executives, and their teams. And what I find is that there is a common thread. The common thread is that they're stressed, they're not sleeping well, they're not seeing their families enough, they're not taking time for themselves. And what I've also noticed is that they love to learn about themselves. They love to discover who they are, what their purpose is, what their passion is, and how do they really bring that every day to their life, even though they're working. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could create most of our life aligned with ourselves, living our purpose, our passion, and our calling? You see, that's what I do for myself, and I've continued to help leaders transition into that because our mind thinks we really can't live that way, and we believe a story in our mind that it's really not possible, that we have to go to work, we have to earn money, we have to pay the bills, we have to raise enough money for our kids to go to school, college, whatever that might look like, whatever our belief is. And I'm going to be sharing with you in November a tool that people love. It's called the Enneagram. The Enneagram is a typing system of 1 to 9, and we fall into one of those patterns using our head, heart, or gut. And we create a pattern from that type over and over and over that's helped us get where we are. It's helped us be successful, to stay safe, and it also isn't going to get us where we want to go because it is also our delusion. It's the way we view the world that has worked so far, but it's not going to take us where we want to go. And most of the time, every 4 seconds, we are not conscious to ourself, our emotions, our body intelligence, and our IQ. And so sharing the Enneagram is integrating all 3 parts, IQ, EQ, and BQ as a leader, no matter what your role is as a leader. How you show up in this world with the people around you and how you raise them up is leadership. It's really self-development and knowing yourself, being self-aware, and that's what the Enneagram is. It helps you discover who you are, the patterns that run you instead of you running it, and what to do about it. Incorporated with conscious leadership, consciousness is seeing these patterns. So join me, reach out to me, get to know you as a leader. Self-development, leadership development is the transformation for you, for your team, for your company, for your family. It's to call you into who you are and to create the life you most want instead of just being on autopilot. In fact, 90% of the time, and that's a generous number, Harvard says that we are an autopilot. And we are an autopilot, guess what? We tend to go to a not friendly neighborhood. We tend to think negative. We tend to look at what's wrong or could go wrong. That's just the way our brain's wired to protect us. So I'd love to support you in shifting that to being less of 90% to where you notice you're not awake to yourself and how to shift out of that. How do we know we're not awake to ourselves? We get the results we don't want over and over and over again. So in our journey on November 12th, we're also going to look at not just who we are and how we show up as our Enneagram type, but we're going to bring an issue or a live conversation, concern that you might have that you want to see different. You want to see something change in how you actually have been awake, unawake, and asleep at the switch, creating that. And once you wake up, you're going to see how you might be able to take different steps, think differently, see things differently. And these tools will help you do this in every area of your life. So join me. If you don't know the Enneagram and you aren't typed, reach out to me. I'd be happy to tell you how I can get you typed. I offer typing through the IEQ9, which I think is the most fabulous way, the most accurate way, the most intensive way for you to know yourself. I've used it with hundreds and hundreds of leaders, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is totally me. And it also offers a growth pattern, a transformational pattern if you fall into a certain type. And then I would also love to get on a conversation call with you if you're not sure if this is really for you. Any questions you have, reach out to me. I'm here for you to live your most authentic, beautiful life and work. Thank you.